Hello guys, my name is Madhur and welcome to my channel. This is the 41st tutorial in the series of tutorials on Unix shell scripting. In this tutorial, we're going to learn to use the for loop. Now, for is pretty different from while and until. And in the last two tutorials, the script files that we made, we knew in advance the number of times we wanted to execute the loop blocks, right? We wanted to display 10 numbers, so we initialized our control variable to 1 and we kept on incrementing it till it got the value 11, and that's how we got our numbers on screen. But for offers a better syntax and a better mechanism in cases where you do not know in advance how many times you want the loop to execute, right? So I'll just demonstrate the loop for you in a script, and you'll be able to understand it. So I have my text editor here, and I've saved this file in the home folder, given it the name for and the extension sh. And I'm not going to put a comment in the script because it doesn't really make any sense to just type in for loop in action. Of course, you people know that for loop is going to be in action in the script. So I'll just get started, and I'll type in the keyword for on the first line, and then I'll type in my control variable, right? And I'm not going to call it count this time. Instead, I'm going to give it the name item. And what the script is going to do is it's going to scan through the home folder and it will check for directory files, right? So basically it will check for the folders in the home folder, and it will display the names of all the folders in the as the output on the screen, right? So I'll show you the condition of the home folder first. So I have a bunch of directories here. Desktop, for example, is a directory. Documents is a directory. Downloads is a directory. And I have directories till videos. And after videos, I have all these executable script files like 4.sh is a script file, and ss9 and ss32. All these are script files, right? So what the script will do is it will scan through the home folder, and by that I mean it will go through each and every item in the home folder and it will check, okay, is desktop a directory? Of course it is, so display its name in the output. And documents is a folder, yes, so display its name. But 4.sh or ss9.sh, these are not directories, so these names will not be displayed on screen. So that's what the script is going to do. It's going to be a pretty simple script, but we're not going to use ls. So let's just see how it's going to work. So I have my control variable and I've given it the name item, and after the control variable I'm going to type in the keyword in and do, and on the next line I'll type in done, and all my for loop statements are going to go between do and done. But how many times, or how do I want for to decide what it has to do? I'll have to give it some target folder name, or I'll have to tell it where it has to search for the items, and that I'm going to do by putting an asterisk symbol after the keyword in. And if you guys remember, when I discussed ls with you in maybe the 12th or 13th tutorial, I told you that the significance of asterisk when you use it with ls is that it stands for everything in the current directory, right? And since the for script is saved in the home folder, asterisk when the shell will execute the for.sh file would mean all the items in the home folder, right? So I hope you get that. And between the do and done keywords, I will have to check if the current item is a directory or not, and that I'm going to do by using if statement, and within square brackets I'll put the condition -d space -d space $item, right? And well, if the item is a directory, then we will have to echo its name out. So between then and fi I'll type in echo $item fi, and I'll save the script file, and let me first execute it for you, and then I'll talk you guys through the script. So sh space for.sh. When I press the enter key, you see that I only get the names of the folders and not the files, right? So let me talk you guys through the script once again. For item in star, what this would do is item would get each and every item that you see in the home folder. That is, in the first iteration, item will get the desktop folder, and it will check if desktop is a directory or not, and of course it is, so it will be displayed. And this will keep on happening till we get to videos. But when the loop counter reaches 4.sh, it will check whether 4.sh is a directory or not by executing this test condition that you have on line 3, and it's not a directory, so this would be skipped. And then ss9.sh will be assigned to item, and the same procedure will be followed, and this will keep on happening till all the items in the home folder have been exhausted, right? So if for example here in my output I don't want to see the directories, but if I want to see the files, all I'll have to do is make very little change in the test condition in my if statement. I'll have to put -f instead of -d, right? So I'll save the file, and let me clear the screen first. And when I execute the script, you see that this time I don't see my folder names, I just see my file names. So that's it. That's how you use the for loop. And as I mentioned earlier in this tutorial, for is a better option than while and until in cases when you do not know how many times you have to execute the loop. For example, in this case, we don't know how many items we had in the home folder, right? I mean, I would have had to check first by executing ls or by opening the home folder and seeing at the bottom here that it has 20 items, but that was just too much work, so that's why I use for. And also, since this is the first time we have our variable in the script, I haven't used a dollar symbol here, right? And you don't have to do that. You don't necessarily have to initialize your control variable if you're using for. So for item space in space asterisk symbol, and asterisk, as I mentioned earlier, stands for all the items that you have in the home folder. So that's it for now, and in the next tutorial we're going to check out something interesting, maybe an application of these loops, but for the time being that's all I wanted to talk about. So thank you so much for watching this tutorial, and please subscribe to my channel.